Hello, my name is Abe. Welcome back to Monster Train Last Divinity DLC Covenant 25 Expert Challenges Controlled Chaos Complete. Stewardship. You start with powered up train stewards, so you have advanced prototype and 2 more stewards. You pay for it with a tithe, you get half gold. Hard. Easy in the early game, but it's gonna get hard in the late game. The real question is, what do you want in terms of support clans? You know, I did random with Controlled Chaos, but we don't have to do that here. Perhaps we would prefer Melting Remnant to bring back the train stewards with multi-strike and make them even stronger. Use them as tanks with their damage shield and then put them in the back line once they die. Maybe we want Little Fade here, who with primitive molds allows us to mold, and then Little Fade can also give the train stewards burnout whenever she dies. Perhaps we would prefer Primordium to gorge one train steward and make him just like absurdly strong. I hate the way that your mouth is the seal that moves as you like tilt forwards and backwards. It's very disturbing. No to you. Maybe a Spine Chief. You know, if we get the Spine Chief that gives us plus damage per shard, we could have very strong train stewards behind this guy. Trash. Could work, but also kind of trash. Awoken, Sentient Wilderton. Sentient with spikes could be kind of nice. Hellhorn, I think, is not what we're looking for here. I think I should go Melting Remnant Little Fade. It's a quality champion, but also I like the idea of buffing train stewards with her dying to make the train stewards really strong. Rector Flicker as well with his auto molding. I kind of want to go for Little Fade. I think that's pretty good. Especially because Little Fade with Endless on top of the Burnout synergy is like one of the best freaking champions in the game. So we're gonna do Melting Remnant, Little Fade, and then for the addition, why not go for, I'm thinking Wormkin? We've got some pretty sweet units. I don't think we want Awoken. I mean, let's go through them. I don't think we want Awoken because we don't care about healing. The Root Seeds could be kind of nice actually though, but we don't really care about healing if we're just letting our champion die constantly and reforming everything. Same thing for Hellhorn. Stygian Guard's got some pretty sweet Frostbite plays and highly powerful spells that might assist us with this champion. Umbra, maybe we could get a little bit of gorging happening, but there's not gonna be capacity on her floor. And then Wormkin, I kind of like the Wormkin units. I think that they're pretty okay. Kind of a little large, admittedly, but maybe we can make something work. Or you know, we can just go random. I'm just gonna go random. But I think I do want Little Fade as my my primary, but I don't know what we want for the secondary. Sure, Stygian, that's what I was thinking anyways. Rally and Incant Seraph, annoying, but with our champion dying and being reformed, it's not a big problem. Wicklash is very good for what we're trying to do here. Resident Removal as well. Crypt Builder, just a good spell. I think we've got some pretty good stuff to start with. Money is gonna be real hard to find. Extinguish, apply armor 5 days when an enemy unit enters your trade. We don't want enemies to be dazed. We want them to attack our champion. So I think we'll take armor. Gain 50 gold and 10 packed shards. You know what? And then quick endless. So it's not the one we wanted, but I like that way more than Little Icarus. Little Icarus. Sure, the spike gain and damage gain is permanent, but with Eternal Flame, it scales quick enough that this isn't really a problem, and then whenever it dies, it just comes back. I really like this. Because then you don't have to worry about making sure that your champion is getting kills or dying every turn. Enemy units appear on each floor for 35 gold. I'll do it. I don't like it, but I'll do it. I got enough train stewards. I can put them out there as sacrificial blockers or not. At least our first turn was very easily decided. Did I have? No, I had like a bunch of primitive molds in my hand. I was like, why didn't I play anything? Oh, right. All right, well, at least you're all dead. And then I really do think that we just want to like buff up one of these train stewards and then have it come back around. Or maybe we could actually buff her up. Then when she goes into the back, she's gonna be doing like 50 damage. You'll live if I play you up here, which is not really what I want, but you're also already living, and you're still quick. So we're gonna have 1 energy next turn, but I think that's still fine. Put the train stewards down. Early bosses are gonna be really easy. It's the later bosses that we're gonna have a problem with. Also, resin removal is a pretty good card, isn't it? Really is. Train steward run. Finally, train steward's time to shine. I don't like train stewards, but I like the relic that makes them stronger. Molded, entombed explosive, drip fall. Send a unit, apply days 1. These are all actually kind of okay, even the bomb. I mean, our champion is currently endless, so we want something that we can reform back. I think the bomb is totally acceptable, but drip fall, manipulating enemy positions is really useful. Applying days can be helpful as well, but just give me the bomb for now. Ice Tornado, Titan's Gratitude, Ice and Pyre, Pyrebound, Attuned, Titan's Gratitude. Because I have those offering cards, I don't mind taking a Titan's Gratitude and then maybe trying to just get lucky, or permafrosting them. Stygian unit, Remnant unit, Artifact, 185 gold. We don't need to upgrade units for right now. Remnant unit is probably what I would be looking for. A Stygian unit, I would be looking for Frost Tank. I would be looking for Incant Siren. I would be looking for, you know, the eel. Remnant unit, we're looking for Harvest. Big Sludge. Legion. I think we'll go left. I think we will. I don't think we need unit upgrades now. We can get unit upgrades later when our units are maybe going to be a little bit more important to upgrade. Baron and Lady. I don't care about Burnout, but the Baron, that's a good tank once we start killing units on the floor with our champion and with the train stewards. I think Wickless Baron could be pretty okay. Not amazing, but like, I'll take him so that he's a banner unit in our deck. Apply +10 and Burnout 4. Magic Power and Consume. You know, 160 damage on one of those is pretty sweet. Upgrade a spell to cost -1. Resin removal? I mean, if we want to play it, I'll pay 1 for it. Making a good Wicklash with a lot of Burnout could be nice. I mean, ideally, I'm gonna be buffing up these stewards, right? It's 20 magic power and consume. Oh, man. I don't know how to handle the lower cash. Friendly units get +5 damage. Chance to deal damage when an enemy enters the train. I don't know how to handle the cash front, because we're not going to get a lot of cash. And even this is going to be 1.5 gold per health lost, right? Admittedly, it's a heal right now. It's a heal for 13. There's not a lot of gold, though. Friendly units getting +5 might be a little bit better with the stewards, but it's only 5. Maybe we'll just go for the mallet. Killing enemies before they have a chance to do anything. It's always nice. Removes damage shield. Armor 10 doesn't matter. All right, let's see. I want a big floor. Baron, Fade, Steward, Wicklash. You're almost dead. And the Baron is hopefully gonna tank up a bit. We killed the Collector automatically. I forgot that that could even happen, but that's pretty damn good. I think... I mean, I really think I'll just block a bunch and kill you. Wow, how are we really healing for 1 here? When we're getting hit for 18. Hit, hit, kill, hit, hit. Wait, we have like so little how are you so healthy after this? Oh, you're gonna get armor when we die as well. You're gonna get the 5 armor, okay. I understand. That's what keeps you alive a little bit longer. You have burnout 1, but you're really good. We're quick, so we won't die up here. So I'm actually gonna play Little Fade back here. I mean, Little Fade ain't doing anything otherwise. 13 and 5, so you're dying real quick. I do like a crit builder, which probably saves up enough damage maybe to kill you. If not, you're gonna die on the next floor because we're gonna get our Little Fade back. Oh look, it's a Little Fade. Come here, sir. I like to bite on your ankles. We didn't even play the Entombed Explosive, which maybe is an indication that it doesn't belong in the deck at all. Offering Token can hit the Crypt Builder now. And I think Cold Celia, if we grab quick behind the Wickless Baron, that's a really nice way of getting a lot of harvest triggers. Paraffin Enforcer, I think, is just actual trash. Sure, there's a way that there's synergies that you can use to make him really shine. I think he's trash. We can't even afford anything here. Well, we can, I guess we can upgrade Train Stewards. Ugh, Concealed Caverns. I'd rather get a free relic, but I'll admit another unit, depending on what it is, could be fantastic. Also, I need to remember, we could always just like meld the stewards. We could put stuff in the stewards. I'm gonna look at the unit. Large stone. Incant Siren? You know, it's something. There's a lot of damage there if you can build enough incanting on one floor. +5 attack and incant gain rage 1. +10 and incant gain armor 2. I think it's good enough, but it's not that good. Upgrade a unit with +25 health. When your Pyre gets a kill, restore 5 health. Friendly units get +10 and Heartless. I actually think that's pretty good. We don't care about healing. We have no healing in the deck. We can't have healing in the deck. There's no healing cards. So everything just being 10 health stronger, I think, is kind of nice. And it doesn't take up a slot on a unit. Spell Chain and Intrinsic. We don't have any requirement for these, and I don't really want to engage Pact. I got nothing to engage. So I will, maybe make a Train Steward burnout? And then buff him again. I mean, if we have a bunch of Train Stewards, it's not the end of the world. They're good units with the advanced prototype. And then if they die, they come back. Now, can we, you know, do the damage we need to kill bosses and kill Divinity? I got no freaking idea. I got no freaking idea. Hit, 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 die. Cold Celia takes no damage. I don't know, you explode twice? You know what? Play you there. Kinda wanna go capacity ×2, because I would love to have Cold Celia, the Siren, and the Wickless Baron on the same floor, but that doesn't seem very good, does it? Now, admittedly, this does make it harder for my Little Fade to die, but only on these early fights where the enemies have so little damage output. Eventually, it's gonna be quite good indeed. Let's see. I do like the resin removal down here. Little Fade doesn't even die. Could incant for rage too. It's like very like not meaningful at all. You're all already dead. It's like, I don't know. Hit this guy for 22 damage, I guess. I just want to get to the molds faster. We're not molding, like, at all. We've got the big Wicklash coming up as well. So I'm like, I don't want to put train stewards up here. We have a capacity problem. We could go capacity, but it only really allows us to play one more train steward on the top floor because there's not enough capacity here, and I want to have capacity for Little Fade here. So probably draw after this would be nice, just to get us through the deck faster. So you know what? I'm just gonna incant. Should have paid attention to the top floor. I didn't realize that guy had snuck through. You know what? There you go. Actually, one more capacity at the bottom for the bomb would be really nice. So maybe I will go capacity after this. It also opens up a spot for Little Fade on the middle floor. Wait. You think this will remove Heartless? It is a debuff, right? Yo, you can remove Heartless! You know? You learn something new every day, don't you? That's enough damage. Okay. Not like it helps, because we still can't heal, but it's interesting. Oh, draft. Yeah. Oh, man. Plus 15, plus 30, and burnout 3. Putting that on a steward would not be bad. Our deck is real thick, full of garbage. I don't know what our units are doing. We didn't get like any of the ideal units I would like. You know what? What if we just like put the Baron in a steward? Put the Lady of the House in a steward? What if we just make stewards? +2/+2 versus +3/+3. Oh no! I'm gonna take capacity, but probably draw next. What do you want? Oh, it's you. When a non-champion unit dies, it's purged. Enemy units enter with damage shield. At the end of turn, deal 4 damage to friendly units. You give me an artifact that heals units. You know what? Just get out of here. I hate your garbage. That's 2 battles that you have to have that relic, or that negative. Pretty bad. Get a unit. Get a remnant unit. Guess I'd rather like double up on maybe the offering token. Put a Baron in a train steward and then, you know, do some more unit melding as we go so we can get rid of these units that we've added that aren't really that good. But Would we duplicate? Dude, I don't know. But it's not like we have any value for going to the shop. We just have no money. So we should be using the built-in options more. The built-in options for card removal, for duplication. We should be using this stuff a lot more. That's what I'm realizing now. So I'm gonna purge. Let's start with the, I know she's not gilded, but we'll start with the lady and put her in one sick-ass train steward. And then we'll slowly start upgrading our train stewards. This is what I'm looking for. Apply +5 and burn out 2 to friendly units. Quick, endless, and heartless. Because this scales the damage on every unit on the floor, and her own damage at the same time, and she's quick. And we have multi-strike train stewards. Burnout 2 isn't that much, but, you know, our units will stay alive forever with this. I really like mixing and matching this little fade. And then for doubling up on units, I don't know, 2 train stewards? We could always just remove the other train stewards. We don't have to keep them. So we can make good big train stewards and then keep them around for a long time. You know, screw it. Go up to 65 pack shards, see if I care. This is a little scary though. Can we do enough damage? Oh geez, I don't know. We're gonna try. We're gonna try. We'll probably have to put units in the back at some point. Now, I actually really don't want to put these units down here. They are not good enough. But if they die, they die. And if they burn out, they burn out. So you know what? I shouldn't have put you in the front, but at least we get 1 kill. You didn't die! I needed you to die! I can almost kill you, if only I had the energy for a train steward as well. I believe we can do this. I really hope you don't make it to the pyre though, to do like 60 damage to it. It's not enough to kill the second unit. That doesn't do anything. If we train steward, the train steward's not gonna do anything up there. I think we train steward up here. Though if we do that, we should really play all of our units. You'll do 20 damage. Plus 26, plus 20. So we could do 66 extra damage on this floor. 44. Dead. I like it because it means maybe we can play something on this floor. You're taking 4. Why are you not? Oh, you're not healing because you're dead. So that doesn't kill you. That doesn't even come close to killing you, but what else are we gonna do on this floor? By the way, you're burning out. I'm okay with that though. It just means we're playing up here now. You're both dead. Fantastic. You're both dying, Oh, you're both burning out. Dude, that's so bad. And the champion isn't even gonna die if I put them up there. Oh no. Hopefully we can get some train stewards or molds next turn, because if we don't, we're freaking screwed up here. No, you know what? Yeah, if I put her at the front, she's not gonna die because she has too much health. Damn you, petrified heart! Damn you to hell! Damn you! Well, I'll tell you what. That can be played. Would I like to remove your spikes or remove your regen? Or remove your Ember Drain? Or remove your regen and, if I put you here, you're not gonna die. Crap. So I really just can't play Little Fate anywhere. Well, no, you can play her up here, you just have to understand that she will live. The bomb is living now too? I guess that makes sense. We gotta play some units up there. That's a unit. And it's a good enough unit, actually. It is. So now everything up there is dying. We'll buff you up a little bit more. Little Fate is gonna hopefully die on this turn. You're only losing 2 HP, dude. It's so bad. Except, wait a minute. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. I can't play this, it's too expensive. We can play Train Steward, who's now killing you. You're dead. Am I okay adding a draft removing 2 primitive molds? Hell no! I mean, this is the unit I wanted, actually, so we'll just play you here. Just to get the kill. We need lower energy on these spells. Our spells need to be cheaper. You're only taking 34. I'm not gonna play you. Ah, you're multi-strike. You are dead, which is very nice. Got a couple of train stewards out of this. Yeah, we need, we very much need more reforms, cheaper cards. Gain 5 gold when a unit dies. It's not the worst. And I think Crushing Demise totally fits, because I don't really care if my units die. In theory, once we can get through the deck a little bit faster. Silence to enemy units, also pretty good. Mother of Zerg, welcome. Thank you very much for the resub. What's going on? 1 year. Hello, Abe, and thanks for the streams. Also, hello, chat. Hello, Zerg. Ice Storm is pretty good. Deal 1 damage to a random enemy unit 5 times. Deal 1 damage to a random enemy unit 5 times. We could upgrade it so we have at least 1 good spell in our deck, because we don't really have any good spells in our deck except for Crypt Builders, which we're not hitting at all. But Silence is also real nice. I think we need to go spell upgrades. Even though we can't really afford it, maybe we can get something out of the caverns. Plus 4x and burn out 4 to friendly units. I think I'd rather just get the rail spike. And I'm starting to learn now, decks that require a lot of manipulation might not be very good with this trial stewardship. A deck kind of needs to be able to sustain itself off of the power of the champion or the default cards that are in it. Holdover. Holdover on a mold is very good. Same thing with the Sacrificial Resurrection, but I think Holdover Mold or Offering Token is what we're looking for. I think I'd rather have a free Holdover Mold. Just so that we can bring back like 1 unit per turn. Sure, give me a 1 good Titan's Gratitude. Are you gonna play XCOM today, Abe? Asks Zerg. I don't know. We'll see. I think it's rain. Is it raining? It's raining! I heard the tick tick out of my headphones. It's not fell, is it? I think it's like Rage Fell at like 50 pack shards. 50 pack shards, Rage Fell gets multi-strike. That's terrible. I've lost to that version of the boss more than like anything else in this entire damn game. So we can take this, believe it or not. Our units are strong. and I like it when Little Fade dies. We got very lucky getting the good train steward out early. That's exactly what we're hoping for. And then for this, honestly, just give me like... I can kill a collector if it spawns. Really taking 75 damage, huh? We can put like a siren here. Get it out of the deck. It's not gonna die next turn. Unfortunately, you're there, but I can still kill you. I wouldn't mind putting all the train stewards down on the same floor as Little Fade, admittedly. Can I kill you then? No, it's gotta be this train steward. Okay. Fair enough. So we'll play the Little Fade here, and then I'm just gonna put down a steward. And then the Baron's not gonna be played at all. The thing about the stewards, and there's a lot that I need to remember about this archetype, this clan, and about how we're doing things here. The thing about the steward is that it actually is not a banner unit. It won't get drawn early even if you upgrade it. So you gotta be very careful about that steward not being drawn until late in your deck. It's scary. Somebody doing 50? So I'll kill you. You're gonna make it up? Excuse me, I don't think you know how this is supposed to work. You're not supposed to be making it up. And we're getting a lot of kills. Things are going pretty all right. You're burning out, but that's kind of what we want. You're gonna stay here and keep everything on this floor more or less burning out forever. We didn't get like the super steward, but that's okay. Now you have stealth, which means that the burnout is not gonna be doing what we want it to do, except we're gonna be burning through almost all of your stealth, which is very nice. Wow, we haven't even gotten to the holdover mold yet. Is there anything that we would like to put down on this floor? Probably, but I really just kind of want a Roken's Rail Spike right now. Make a couple of cheaper cards. I mean, even giving you more burnout. Yeah, now we're actually able to hit you. Also have a free crypt builder. Also, maybe I'll get lucky and get the bomb, which I did, which means that we can keep Little Fade alive for a couple of turns. Which means we're doing a little bit more damage. And then do I want to consume these cards? Not really. Sacrificial Resurrection's a weird one, because I have so many cards in my deck that I can't play, that I don't want to play and I don't want to consume. I don't want to consume them even if I don't have the energy right now to play it. Resident Removal would have been nice, but you're dead. There you go. Oh. Got a good train steward out of it too. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Heartless, Extinguish, Summon 2 drafts. It's not really what I'm looking for. Summoning Blade, any targeted damage spell I think I'm willing to take at this point. It's expensive, but maybe we can upgrade it. I like Remnant Host, but I'm not really going Harvest build, am I? I'm kind of going Reform build. I want my units to die and then come back. Freeze a random card in your hand. It's also so hard to grab enough gold. Gold. So we could go left, upgrade some units, remove some units, or go to the right to the caverns and get something at random, but we can go to the caverns here, I think, instead. I like the idea of the free removal, because how else are we gonna get removal on the cheap? We're not. So do I want a large train steward? It would not be the end of the world. but we won't be able to afford large stone reroll quick, and I would like quick on the sweeper more than anything else. So I think this is a reroll early. As good as this is, again, like the train stewards are not, they're not banner units. We don't necessarily draw them early. Cold Celia, Siren, and Wickless Baron, we're guaranteed to draw them within 3 turns. A large stone steward might be a little bit too large. The other stewards are tankier and smaller, and they burn out. I think we re-roll. Multi-strike, that's actually not what I expected. I mean, another multi-strike on a steward is, like, not bad. The point is that we're making good stewards, right? So go ahead, let's make a good steward. And then, I don't really want a bomb to have more HP, but you know what? Let's make a... Well, at this point, I think I want to, not actually spend any money. I think I want to remove some stewards. Actually, I want to remove some frozen lances. They're terrible. Stewards are playable. Their units are the only units I have in this dang world. Statues in her former image to block your assault. Is this armor? Armor? Armor fell at 65 pack shards is not that bad. No, it's rage! It's the bad one! She's gonna get multi-strike. ML Burke, welcome. Thank you for the resub as well. She's gonna do like 48 damage a turn. I think we're gonna die to her just because this is the hardest second floor boss at 50 plus pack shards. It's absurd. I hate you. I hate ya. I don't really want to kill you because Little Fade will take the blow here. We only do 5 damage though. I think I want to maybe draw. Ugh. Dude, just give me the draw. Okay, you know what? We got a train steward. It's not good, but it's something at least. We can start it burning out, hopefully. Oh, look, everything's dying. Fantastic. That's a good one. You gotta be played. You're living, you're getting a kill, you're doing some damage now. I don't know, you can just go out there and do nothing. Dude, I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, this guy is almost gonna kill the pyre on his own. I think we're gonna have 3 HP. Yeah, I think we're gonna have 3 HP. I'm like, okay. You know what? It's a little damage. Oh my god, look at the next floor though. Hey, we saved 12 damage by playing on the top floor. Maybe we can actually survive long enough to kill these guys. You do 29 damage times 2, huh? It's kind of a lot. Kind of. But with 2 damage shields, everything will live if I play you up here. Barely, but it is enough to save all of the pyre damage. And because you're still burning out, we can actually get you back next turn. Hey, we even hit the boss. Now I hate that Little Fate is living. Petrified Heart was such a bad take because it's actually a little hard for us to get the champion dying repeatedly. Who would have thought? And then what do? You just come out here and do some more damage. How the heck do you do this challenge? I don't remember how I did this challenge previously. We have to kill you. If you don't die, our pyre dies. So, that's good enough. Plus 10 and burnout too. You know what? I think you gotta take that. I think we will put you guys down there. We're actually like getting ahead of these enemies now, although it did take us quite a while. We've got to play all these train stewards every floor. I really wish I could kill Little Fade, but I love the idea of playing Little Fade up here. Do I? Wouldn't you rather play Little Fade down here so that you can get it progressing faster? Because Little Fade isn't gonna die on the top floor at all. So I guess we're gonna play you down here. We're gonna give you more damage and burnout. We're doing 171 damage, you know what? That's not too bad. And you know what, I kinda like the idea of putting you here to burnout. Removing the Ember Drain. Stacks up a little bit of Frostbite, but it allows us to do a little bit more damage to the boss. Now, you suck. Burnout 1, Burnout 2. Burnout 0. You go into the back. 416 damage. Not bad. I will also grab a quick draft. That's an extra 60 damage right there. Interesting. Okay. Honestly, you should go at the back. You should go here. Because when you die, you're gonna give a little bit more burnout to the draft. We have to acknowledge that whenever we play Little Fade, we should expect the floor to have burnout, because we can't really prevent it. Okay, burnout 5, burnout 2. Means put burnout 5 out there, you're dead. So, surprisingly, we actually lived through the hard fight. We almost lost just due to taking pyre damage from one unit that made it through, but... well, we didn't. Stefanic's welcome. Hello. Hello, everybody. Hello, hello. It's like kind of a sweeper, but we need targeted molding. We need to remove like 18 cards from this deck. Extinguish, deal 15 damage to all enemy units. I mean, we're not gonna do a melding at this point. Maybe we will. I don't see the need for these. And I think here we just want draw. We gotta get into our deck faster, and if I can just upgrade a little bit more energy capacity on spells, I'd be happy. I like duplication by a Merchant of Magic next, so I think we'll maybe go for a trinkets, but mostly for the concealed cat. Well, what? Wouldn't you rather go to a Merchant of Steel then? Get a free relic, heal the pyre, maybe get lucky. Scourges and Blights cost 0. It's not a huge problem. So give me some draw. We will be able to make the draw work because we have a lot of 0-cost cards and units. Once we start reforming, especially. Endless. Endless on the bomb could be okay. Burnout on a train steward could also be okay. And can't armor I don't think matters at all. Check the champion. I think we want the champion to buff units more than she buffs herself. Magic power and intrinsic. You know, sacrificial resurrection early is not bad to get a draft into the pool. But we're gonna engage pact. We gotta do it here and next, so maybe we will engage pact and get rid of the Baron. Put you in the multi-strike unit? Yeah, sure. Scale a little bit faster. I mean, these guys are just gonna be removed at some point. At some point being as soon as I can afford it. Dude, I don't think we need Entombed Explosive to have Endless. Although, you know what? Endless and Burnout, but it'll cost 1 every turn. I don't want to pay 1 for it every turn. I'll make it Burnout. That way it dies immediately. Yo, we have Quick Cold Celia finally. Okay, we have a Quick Cold Celia, and she can scale with our champion dying repeatedly. Armor 20 for 200 gold. Armor 20 doesn't really change things. It'll mean I can't kill these early units immediately with my little fade. That's not a big deal. Actually, really kind of like this opening hand here. I really don't want to purge 2 primitive molds from my deck, though. Crap. Although we're gonna have the holdover molded one at some point. So you know what? I will remove these just to get a draft. And now we're killing all the weak enemies on the bottom floor. That's pretty good. Now you're burning out. Not so good. And we're also out of molds until we draw the holdover one. That's pretty bad. Pretty bad. So, wow, we can't even crypt builder you and then play a unit. It's gotta be the champion. But the champion's gotta be played down here to keep everyone living. I think we're gonna say no to the 50 gold. But how are we gonna kill this thing? Oh my lord. You will kill Little Fade, so you know what? I think we're gonna go off on you. Resin removal. Doesn't do anything. Removes your rage, but I need you to have rage to kill my champion. So I think we'll just incant. Angel's gonna kill you. Angel's gonna come close, but they're not gonna kill me, especially if we draw some train stewards first of all, but also, you know, this is pretty good. Couple of weak units living, don't mind it. I want you to get buffed, so I really want Little Fade up there. But Little Fade down here also saves us a lot of hassle. I think we'll go Little Fade up here, just to keep buffing this super train steward. And then I'll play a train steward down here to help deal with this stuff. Yeah, because that kills everything, and then you're taking 62 damage. Once we get our units out there and our spells flowing, things are much, much easier. But the gold, you know, I'm noticing, I'm feeling that gold penalty. This cannot draw anything. Dump the default train steward. We have our good mold. Cold Celia. And we have Subsuming Blade, which is playable. It got better. Let's play you to get you a little bit buffer. And then you know what? Draw one card to make it cheap. It's a Train Steward. I don't even want to play it because the Train Stewards that are dead are much better to bring back. You're gonna burn out, which is perfect. Ooh, healing for, oh, we're killing units. We're killing everything on this floor, actually. It's pretty good. You need to come out. I know you're gonna have burnout, but still. Maybe we should have played you first, actually. And you know what? There you go. I'm saving this card because I forgot to look at what the boss was. I think it's Trample Boss, but I could very well be wrong. Wicklash. I mean... Burnout 2. So you'll burn out on this floor before the boss shows up. It was you! You're taking 600 damage. You know what? You're taking 200 damage. You know what? Now you're dead. Okay. It's working. It's the power of this champion. We got 200 gold. We'll be able to afford 2 shop items, or shop expensive upgrades. We don't care about stealth, not the run. We don't care about crushing demise. We already have one. We don't care about any of these. My fire alarm is going off in the distance. Boop, boop, boop. Apply days 1, discard your hand. I don't really care. I want my champion to die literally every turn. I wish I didn't take Petrified Heart. Freeze a card in your hand. Freezing a Crushing Demise or Primitive Mold could be kind of nice. So as a utility spell, I'll take it. We're gonna go to the right because we need to. Honestly, it's mostly for the freaking Merchant of Magic. To start a battle, summon 4 random units from your deck onto the middle floor. I rather like it because I don't really care what gets summoned as long as stuff gets summoned. So this saves us probably 4 energy and 4 cards. Because when the units come out, if they're Train Stewards or, you know, a freaking Cold Sealy or whatever, I don't care. You know, they'll come out and they'll die eventually. Perfect. If I have other units to play, I'll play them on the bottom floor with my champion, and then when they die, I can start reforming them. So I really like that. Remove Consume. Pretty trash. Spell Chain Purge. Pretty bad. I think I'll go... If we re-roll, we cannot afford summon 4 units. I really think that summoning 4 units early is positive. So I'm gonna buy it. I'm going to cheapen a Crushing Demise for free is always going to be played. And then before I spend any more money, I'm going to look. You know, we can always get a little bit of pack shards here if we don't want to duplicate one of the cards. But what would we duplicate? I don't think we need another Train Steward. That's maybe a little much. I don't think we need another Baron Steward either, although it is a multi-strike Steward, which is really good. You know what? I think we want to duplicate the primitive mold. Getting to that card faster helps quite substantially. And then here, how about 2 crushing demises? You can kill 2 units for 1 energy. There you go. 105 pack shards. We're flying under the radar on this one. I don't want to add much to my deck, because I don't know if we can survive. This deck kind of sucks right now, but we'll try. And then, you know what? Let's remove 1 card. I think that we can remove 1 garbage train steward. And I will make the subsuming blade actually get a kill. There you go. That's our cash. That's our half cash for the run spent. Hey, hello, welcome. Tom is a fish. Thank you for the raid, and hello, everybody, to the end of this monster train run. Win, lose, or draw. Let's see what happens. Bubonic Lettuce Welcome asks, would you ever play The Elder Scrolls II Daggerfall? You know, interesting question, Bubonic. I've felt in the past a desire sometimes to play old games, but then I think to myself, wow, this game probably looks like crap and is old, and then I don't. But in theory, I always could, but wouldn't you rather play The Elder Scrolls 3 or 4 or 5? You know, they get better as time goes on, right? Ideally, to an extent. Like, wouldn't it make more sense to play a better version of one of those games? So I don't know. That doesn't kill you, but that would. But you know what? This also kills you. So we'll play this, and then I will buff the crap out of you because you are ×3. It's good damage early. It's like 300 damage to him. Not 200. We did get 1 of our primitive molds. We also have some units that we want to be playing. We're gonna be incanting. But we did get silence, so let's get that out here. Now your abilities are crap. You know what? I didn't even think about that when I took the card, but I should have. I think we are going to probably just draw 3. I will play you. You know, if I play you, the champion does not die. No, incorrect. Champion still dies. Now, admittedly, this is not really what I want. I don't want Little Fade to buff not multi-strike units. I want her to buff the multi-strike units, but we gotta get to a point where we can put her down on the multi-striking floor, which is this floor. I like this. I like it again, in fact. Because then we can start the process of, okay, that's not the unit I wanted, but we can start the process of getting these units burned out every floor, every turn. Resin removal. You don't have anything to purge. I'm just gonna play Sacrificial Resurrection and get another draft. Now, and again, unfortunately, Little Fate isn't dying. Could you please die? They're burning out, which is fantastic. You're our good train steward. You're a good bomb. Well, Celia's all right, but I'd rather you just burn out. I will... If you're dying, I'll buff you. So when you come back stronger. And then do we want to preserve a crypt builder? Not really. Sacrificial Resurrection can be used to give endless fade burnout by sacrificing her then reforming her. That is true. It's hard to do because, and actually, you know what? This is something I was very curious about now that you mention it. I was very curious about whether or not you could have an endless card go into the consume pile versus go into a death pile, which counts as being drawn back into your draw pile. But I think if you sacrificial resurrection her, she'll go into consume, because she wasn't killed, but the card was consumed, and then you can reform her, but it's a little tricky. Especially with primitive molds in my hand, which is not really what I want. That's what I want. Let's do it again. We're just gonna bring back as much as we can, basically. Wickless Baron. I want you out. I want you out. I want you to burn out. I want you out. And you have burnout too. You'll die in 2 turns. Now I hate that you're making it up, actually, but I think that's okay. I don't know how we're gonna do 4,000 damage at this guy, but we're gonna try. You gotta go. Burnout 1, burnout 2. So burnout, burnout. Burnout 5, 81, 50. This gets mighty close. It gets mighty close. You know what? This does enough. So you'll keep moving down here. Freeze a card in your hand. Not interested. Let these units burn out. The burnout is not like a high number of burnout. You're like burnout 3. It's not great. That's fine. We took so long to get back to Sacrificial Resurrection. At this point, I don't want it because I want her to live for a while. Mold. Mold. I want the draft. And I want you as well. I don't care about you. What can we fit on this floor? We can fit a Train Steward. And a Little Fade. We could actually kill Little Fade. But if she's already dying, why? Might as well just give you a little bit more damage. I mean, you are doing 300 damage a turn. That's pretty decent, and you're gonna increase as Little Fade keeps dying. You have burnout 3. You'll actually die up here. And I can kill you. Maybe we should be playing Preserve to make as many bad cards frozen as possible, but this is kind of what I'm interested in right here with this Resurrection, but maybe we don't even want it here. I mean, I kind of like just a draft and a Little Fade with burnout 4. That's pretty good. Hit, 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 it'll burn out. I think we want Little Fade in front to take 1 hit and then give burnout 2 to everything behind her. Because now you're burning out in the back, but this should help. You're dead. We're doing 3,000 damage? How? How are we doing 3,000 damage? Are you kidding me? With this? This is doing 3,000 damage. This garbage floor. I can't even buff Subsuming Blade. Like, I could kill you, but that would probably lead to some issues. Ah, but then what do I care? We'll just kill you, like, on the next floor, right? It might cost a lot of damage to play Subsuming Blade. You know what? 20 damage is fine. End turn. But that draft, that 1 draft is doing a lot of damage. We only made 1, but that's all we needed. And that Train Steward is doing 133 now. Times 3. Okay. All right. Cadre Zeal, this is for you. I'm gonna try to give my champion burnout. I'm gonna see if I can't make that happen. Not on this turn for sure, but we have a Quick Cold Celia, which is very good, and we have the Train Steward, the good one, which is very good. You gotta get played. You gotta get played. I'd rather you probably die and get reformed. How much damage are you taking? You're gonna take 32 damage? No, you're actually getting hit for more than that. Why are you losing 2? Oh, because you're gaining armor. Why are you only losing 2? Shouldn't you be losing like 7? You know what? Cold Celia being quick is only gonna do 6 damage. She's not gonna do 18. Well, I'm still okay with it. I'm also very okay with this, because you're gonna kill things. Oh, I don't have enough for Cold Celia, that's fine. I was gonna say, Divinity is gonna kill everything on the top floor, and then I just misplayed it. Okay, well, I mean, here we go. Although you've gotta kill her and then mold her next turn. Honestly, if she's dying every turn, I don't need to worry about this now. Let's do this later, because we got other stuff to do. We got some serious stuff to play. For real. So I really think I want a bomb. It's a bomb. We want Little Fade. Through another primitive mold. We got 2 that are holdover, so we can consume it here. I'd like to maybe even keep resin removal, so we can get rid of like stealth. So I'll play that there. And then we'll add 1 good draft to our hand, which will help us do a lot more damage, I hope. Now we're not killing things as quickly as we would like. That is, no joke. That's where we're gonna hope that the top floor is doing some good work. Not really, but Little Fade can come out and help. Little Fade will die and will buff these units. Subsuming Blade can also be kind of nice here. We also got a good mold. So, think. I mean, I kind of just like starting here to buff those stewards. But look at this floor is, oh my god, how are we gonna do 200, 400, 600, how are we gonna do 600 damage? Because they're all gaining armor off of every death too. Freaking terrible, man. Well, let's start with the mold, see what we get. We got a bomb, which is actually pretty good. Kind of like him in front here. And then do we play Little Fade here? I mean, the damage we get is not super meaningful. Little Fade here saves the pyre from quite a bit. Minus 66, pretty much what I'm hoping for. Wicklash should get the kill there. You're still not dying, huh? Well, to save the pyre 30, I'm gonna do this, but like, we should always freeze a card if we're gonna discard it, because it'll pay for itself later. Like, our floors just suck. we don't do enough damage. I mean, 50 damage times 2 is not enough on any individual floor, much less how we're gonna kill this guy who's doing 90 to the pyre. Spoilers, you don't. Don't play it there. So how do I kill you doing 90? I mean, you do 90. How do I kill a unit doing 90? It's got to be Little Fade and then Titan's Gratitude. That should do it. Yeah, because she'll kill this guy. And she'll die. So I like it. Right, we gotta play this first. In that case, I kind of do like the draft. I also would like to get these train stewards out. So where do they fit? They only fit down here. So we're gonna do train steward, Doing 184 now, which is a lot better. This floor sucks. But that's, well, it's not really okay, is it? You know what? I think we should stop you from gaining so much armor every floor. That would help a lot. Then, oh, this card. Spell crushing demise, please. Save me, save me. 11, 11, kill. 10, 5, 7, kill. You'll live and you'll kill a unit? Sounds good to me. And then the last remaining unit in our deck is a bomb who can fit, so we might as well get it out. You can go here. And now everything's dying and we don't even have to play Titan's Gratitude. So I could play it here to slow you down, which I think is way better. And now we're doing an extra 143 damage to you. I think that ended up going quite well. Makani Welcome says, I've always considered this and Spire at opposite ends of the top deck builders tier. Spire is so clean, and this game is so messy. I wouldn't say that Spire is clean and this game is messy. I would say that Spire very much has a way that you're intended to build decks, but Monster Train allows you a little bit more free reign to screw yourself or make amazing combinations. There's a lot more power creep in Monster Train than Slay the Spire. And less things that just immediately counter you in Monster Train. Like, I hate playing a Shiv deck in Spire and then coming up to freaking Time Eater. What the heck? How are we gonna do this? Gotta start here. And then I think you just do the same thing up here. It's not the unit I wanted to kill, but that's fine. We gotta deal with the top floor. So you go up, taking 46. Oh, we can do more, we can do more. I like it. You? Under 94, you? The bomb's not actually gonna die. So maybe we'd prefer 30 extra damage from the Train Steward. So there you go, now you're dead. And we'll play you here for the future. Solrak Novak says, I still like Slay the Spire much more though. I don't know. I don't really, I don't know which one I prefer. Because they're such a different experience. Monster Train lets you get obscene with your combinations if you can see through the code, through the cards, and you know how to make a broken deck. And then Slay the Spire is like, upgrade your spell. It grants 2 more poison. Upgrade your Cloak and Dagger. You get 1 more Shiv. Monster Train is like, take a relic that spawns 4 Consumer of Crowns with multi-strike 3 every turn. I think this is a good resin removal. Look at all this nonsense. Spikes, spell shield. Get rid of that. Crushing Demise. I mean, dude, honestly. That was pretty good. And then you know what? Any little bit helps. Any port in a storm. And then what do we get out of this? It's either this or a Wicklash. I think I'd rather just mold back a unit. I mean, that's how we're gonna win, is constantly molding back everything. So because you're a big ol' multi-striker, I kinda like you being down here. You can go here. You can go here. Might as well send out Little Fade. Good stuff. Solrak says, you know what I don't like about Monster Train? They use Arial font. I despise the Arial font. I like that as being your reason. God damn them and their font choices. Codray says, I also feel like Monster Train lets you do more can this work science before killing you inspire. Part of that is can you create infinites? Oh, you can create infinites inspire. Yep, you can do the same thing in this game though. Infinites inspire. I've done it with only the defect, now that I think about it. Yeah, I've only done it with the defect. No, maybe I did it with Watcher, I can't remember. I mean, this floor is good. Little fade here does enough, especially with the subsuming blade. This floor is gonna suck though. We really do need to put like a train steward down here. But you know, I could also kill you with, oh, it's not gonna show up. Okay, well, start here. I think I will, because this won't kill you. Ah, but you know what? But I can't play Cold Celia. Are we okay not playing Cold Celia? We didn't play her the first time around. I think we should just wipe you. We get a good train steward. Now we're doing 200 damage. And then, go ahead, send out a bomb. We're almost there. Relentless is actually gonna suck on this guy because we won't be able to replay our champion on every floor. We just have to make sure that we've built up 5,000 damage within the next 2 turns, which is gonna be real hard. It's gonna be real freaking hard. So a part of me is wondering if maybe I shouldn't just, like, build up a super bottom floor. You know, get stuff like the Wickless Baron going. $110 damage. That's pretty good. You're also not gonna die, unfortunately, but that's okay. Just didn't mean to start a debate just saying both games are great in their own ways. That's why I like both of them existing, because you can have whatever type of a run or game that you want. We have the energy to play everything, so we're going to. I really do like Little Fade on the top. I also like her here because she'll die. So let's play her here. You with your sweep, you're not gonna live to do anything. So maybe we'll just buff you. And then we at least get one more draft out here, which can almost kill you. You're gonna hit the pyre, and we're gonna take 17 damage. I'm not that worried. I'm much more worried about the next turn after this one. I'm also not really worried about this. What are we drawing? We're gonna draw a dead weight. Well, I guess we're gonna draw a dead weight. $50 damage. We really got the worst units out of the molding. 2 giraffe and 2 train stewards, and we got trash. So that's highly unfortunate. But at least you're dying now, and then you know what? We're doing 88 damage to the boss. That's something. You guys don't matter. This floor matters. I think we should draw. That is not good cards. Ah. Well, we only have one more turn. Can we do 4,000 damage on this next turn? That's the only thing that matters. Otherwise, we're dead. So, let's see. We're currently doing 100. So, good start. Good unit. Good unit. We're getting trash. Like, absolute trash out of this. And you only have burnout too. Like, Little Fate isn't gonna be able to keep you alive long enough to do any significant damage, and you sweep. So we have most certainly lost, but it was a fun loss. Not having full gold, having half gold rather, man, that sucks. It really sucks. Burnout 1, oh my god, that's so bad. Little Fade doesn't even die on the first attack, so Little Fade will not give burnout to the other units. So with Burnout 1, you should take the first hit. With Burnout 8, you're at the back. And with Little Fade doing 140 damage, we're doing 2,000. That's pretty good. $2,000 damage is all right, but it's not enough. Still, I had fun with this one. I need to think about what clan would be best with. Oh, I didn't realize the units would move up and then get purged. Gotta figure out what clans would work best with low gold. So basically, few upgrades and few units, because you're going to be relying on train stewards a lot, and just try to think about what archetype would work the best. Like, let me look here. Well, you know, we can do, yeah, sure, look here. We could do, I like the idea of Melting Remnant, I do. But maybe the Rector would have been better, because that way you're not killing your champion every turn. And then the Rector could do the reforming instead of letting the primitive mold do it. I mean, we got close. We got very close. I don't want imps, because imps would mess with the reform pool. Umbra doesn't really fit that well with Melting Remnant. You get much more value by just letting your units die than having, you know, chump blockers that can be reformed. Or maybe you go for like a better, stronger champion. Like I mean, I've won runs using only this guy in one unit before. If we could get that again, Volatile Gauge Rage, this guy could get the job done. Anyways. It was a good attempt. We'll try again in the future. For now, for those of you on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. Like the video if you've enjoyed it, subscribe for more, check me out on Twitch. For when I go live, support the channel, any of the links below in the video description, and I hope to see you here again for the next run of Monster Train.